All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our welcome to our Robust Life event. Today is the 6th of April 2018, and every time we do this every Friday and the date rollover of the month, we count our blessing from what has been achieved in the past weeks and the past months in what we do. And if you're a guest here tonight, welcome. My name is Lati. I'm a mommy of one boy, one little robust little boy. He's 19 months old. And I'm actually tuning in from Auckland today. So wherever you're tuning in from tonight, or if you're watching the recording, truly is an honor and a privilege and a big blessing to be able to share this gift of opportunity and this gift of health in what we offer in our product that has truly transformed lives. And you'll hear a lot of stories tonight about it. And tonight is basically about stories. And for us, for me and my husband, about 16 months ago, just after I had my son, the feeling of going back to work was one of the most weird, painful experience I felt. And I just didn't want to go back to work. I wanted to just be home and be a full-time mommy and do mom care instead of going to work for somebody else to look after my son. I know some people are okay with that. But for me, I truly wanted to be home with my son. And so our search, continue. And for me and my husband, we've been married for quite some time. So we were pretty comfortable in our lifestyle. And having our son meant that the cost and the need of everything increases in the home. So our financial situation wasn't changing. I've had like minimal pay rise in my job, as well as my husband. But the need increases in having a child. But the finances wasn't changing. So we needed to be creative and find a way to create an extra stream of income coming from home so that I'll be able to be home with my son. And, 16, 17 months now down the line, I'm only working one day a week, but our dreams and visions and I can see the potential of me retiring my husband, this year. And we're able to dream again. We're able to even think about having, a family holiday or just doing the little things that matters in life. And we're really, truly grateful for this opportunity. So what we have two sides to it. We have the health sides to what we have, and we also have the business side of it. You'll hear stories about both tonight. You'll hear stories of people and our amazing whole food nutritional product that I will talk about quickly shortly after this. And we also have the business side of it, the business behind what we have, that is also giving families the luxury of comfort to be able to say yes to more. So what we have is basically it's Juice Plus. If you haven't heard of Juice Plus before, basically what they are just fruit, vegetable, and berries in a capsule form. Okay, now you may be saying, fruit and vegetables. Yep, that's exactly what it is. And our product has a food label. It has a food label and not a supplement label. And it's one of a kind. It's the top, most researched product of its kind in the world. Our product is backed by science. It is backed by time. It is backed by numerous hundreds and thousands of stories from all sorts of walks of life. And so the company has been around for over 40 years. And our product has been around here in New Zealand as well for 20 years. So it's definitely not a new fad. It's been around. It stood the test of time. It stood the test of all season and all generations. It pretty is phenomenal. The growers behind our product goes back 3 generation growers, which means they are grown at the most beautiful, rich nutrient soils. They're GMO free. They're pesticides free, herbicides free. I mean, for me, they're much more cleaner and better than even organic label. So our product, they're grown up to peak ripeness and then they're harvested. If you notice, I know for me at our local countdown, we go to get bananas and they're being picked not even when it's ready, and it's ripened at some storage somewhere. And by the time we get it, there's actually the nutritional value of it pretty much is no longer there. And the chemicals that they use to grow and, you know, to produce them, let's not even go there. So what's amazing with Choose Plus is that they're grown into peak ripeness and then they're harvested. They're dried in a very, everything goes. The whole apple goes, all the whole fruit, vegetables, and the berries, they go, and everything, the seeds, the stalks, and then they're dried at a very low temperature, and then they're encapsulated in a vegan capsule. I'll just quickly show you guys, like they're here. You can see them. Basically so that, you know, to avoid oxidization, which means this is like made out of tapioca, the caps that they put the powder in it, so that up to that last capsule you take, the nutritional value of it still is maintained. I don't know about you, but I used to take vitamin C. I used to take this before Juice Plus came into my life, and by the time it's halfway through, inside it's all turning orange. You know, meaning that halfway through that bottle, all that vitamin C that should be there are diminishing by the day. So Choose Plus encapsulate their product to make sure that oxidization does not happen, which is amazing. So there's a wide varieties of fruit, vegetables, like you can pronounce the ingredients, you know. I mean, it's just apple, pineapple, prune, and a whole lot of other varieties, blackberries, grapes, carrot, cabbage, broccoli. There's lots. There's over 30 plus. These three combines that you can add into your diet on a daily basis. So the World Health Organization suggests that we eat 7 to 13 servings, raw servings of fruit and vegetables a day. I don't know about you guys, but I know for me and my lifestyle, I hardly have that servings of fruits and vegetables in my diet on a daily basis. So Juice Plus and our product basically bridges the gap from what we're eating to what we should be eating. It does not replace your normal fruit and vegetables that you eat in a given day, but it bridges that gap. It acts like your nutritional seatbelt on a daily basis. And for me, it's a game changer. It has transformed and changed my health, my husband's health, my son's health since we started on this 16 months ago. And so it's bioavailable, meaning when you take Choose Plus, your body recognizes what they are. You know, it's not a foreign substance, or it's not some synthetic, man-made, created, you know, supplements that your body doesn't recognize it, that when you eat, I mean, most of those, you know, multivitamins you get from the supermarket, you take it, your body doesn't recognize it, and you just, you know, pee it out. Choose Plus, your blood absorbs them within the first 3 to 5 minutes you take it. And you can imagine your body having a happy dance or a party inside when you're flooding your body on a daily basis with those extra good nutrition from a variety of fruits, vegetables, and berries. Seriously, you don't need a science degree to understand our product, because that's just what they are. Just like any herbs or spices you see in the supermarket, that's exactly the art of what Juice Plus is about. And the amazing thing is, when an adult is on the product, they can sponsor a child to eat free. And so they get our chewable forms of fruit and vegetables as well. Adults can have this as well if they are not a capsule people. If they don't like swallowing, they can take the capsules. But also, because it's just food, you can even just throw everything, including the case, in a smoothie and blend it up and take it that way. Doesn't really matter as long as inside your body is just food. The amazing thing with Juice Plus is that it's safe for children, safe for babies when they start eating solid, safe for athletes that are drug tested, safe for pregnant mummies or breastfeeding mummies, safe for the older adults. Basically, it's safe for everybody. There is no, health warnings in it like that you would have in a lot of products out there. Even in the energy drinks, you look at the back and it says not safe for babies, not safe for pregnant moms, and you're like, why would you drink that yourself, So that's the amazing thing with what we have. Because it's just food, it's basically safe for everybody. Our other product that I'll just quickly touch base on is our Omega blend. This is a beautiful plant-based omega fats, just all healthy plant-based fats, omega-3, but there's also a different blend of other omegas in it as well. We cut the fish and go straight to the source, and that's where we get our beautiful plant-based fat that helps to support your heart, your brain, your joint health as well. Now imagine our body is like, our body is a living, we're living. So everything inside of us needs restoration, rejuvenating, re-energizing, it needs renewing, every day, every week, every month. All the stuff that's being used in the inside needs to go out, and the whole process continues again to sustain and maintain a vital, healthy us. If you're not eating the right food and the right nutrition, and your body is needing to do their work inside and they don't have the right nutrition, that's where inflammations happen in the body. And that's where a whole lot of other health issues appear in our health, and I know for my husband and one of my sisters, cystic acne was one of it. There's a lot of joint pain in the health, fatigue, just tiredness, because we weren't eating the right food. So compare or liken it to a vehicle as well. When we don't give a vehicle the right fuel or the right engine or the right oil, it's not going to work. So Choose Plus acts like a vehicle where our micronutrition acts like the engine in our body, and our beautiful omega acts like the healthy oil that lubricates everything to work, to its full optimal health and well-being. And our last product, which is our sachet, our whole food plant-based, which is a beautiful balance of carbohydrate, protein, and fat as well. Like we call this the fuel to our body. For me, the vegetables in here, mushroom powder, spirulina powder, quinoa, millet, alfalfa sprouts, you name it. There's another, I don't know how many plus of vegetables that goes in here. For me, I don't buy these vegetables on a daily basis. So for me, this is a good way of getting those extra nutrition into my diet and my husband and my son's diet on a daily basis as well, which is amazing. And just quickly, if you're in America, you also have the berry chewies as well. And you also get the sachets in a bigger bag as well if you're in America. We're in over 30 plus countries. And so our product remained the same. We have our whole food nutritional sachets, our micronutrition, and our omega fat as well. And just to wrap up my quick talk about our product is that our product is backed by science. We have over 30 plus peer-reviewed, double-blind, placebo research. If you're a research person and love science, you will love Choose Plus because it is the most researched product of its kind in the whole world. Just reach out to the person that shared this recording with you or invited here tonight for more information on the research. And the other blessing of what we have, like there's so much good things with what we have, is that you're able to access our Juicy Body Transformation Program when you jump on any of our whole food nutritional support products and have a lifetime access to whole food delicious recipes, to exercise plan that is family friendly. Our program is about teaching families the art of eating whole food and less processed food, which is amazing. We just came off a 8-week shred in January, and the testimonies are just mind-blowing. But I'm going to stop it there and let's get into the stories. I'm going to find Fina, if I can see her. There she is. I'll spotlight you, Fina. You can take yourself off mute, Fina, and just, how was life before Juice Plus? And what are you excited for the future from, your life after Juice Plus and now on, I guess?
Hi, everyone. Yes, my name is Fina. Before Juice Plus, I am currently kicking lupus butt. So I was diagnosed 14 years ago with systematic lupus erythematosus. So that is a mouthful, and along with that mouthful came with a bag load of doctors and medications. So I had over 6 specialists that I had to see nearly every month. So every week I would have a dermatologist, a renal doctor, a thyroid doctor, a rheumatologist, just to name a few of appointments that I had to go to. My joints, I would describe it as rusty pieces of metal grinding against each other. Every time I moved, even if it's just to lift my bag up, my school bag up or anything, it hurt so much. I would cry in pain that my last resort would be to be in hospital, to be in the ambulance in hospital with needles at my arm for morphine. So pain levels was never below 7. It was always high, always relied on pain medications, sleeping, hardly slept. I was in too much pain. A year on being on all the products, I can say I am working full-time. I am a mom to an almost 6-year-old energetic little boy. I have a bag of medications that I'm taking back to the pharmacist for them to discard. So now, said goodbye to those specialists. I'm only down to 1 doctor, and I have used to be on 14, almost 16 medications day and night, to now just 3 medications. Just 3 medications now after 14 years of being on high doses of steroids to help me with pain, to actually function for the day, to now literally I can climb up almost 1,300 steps without feeling like I'm going to die. And I can keep up with my son. He doesn't have to ask permission anymore for him to come in and hug me, because before I would tell him that I'm in so much pain. So right now my son doesn't need to ask for permission to hug his mom. I can keep up with my son. I can do more. I can actually feel the goodness of the capsules working in me, unlike the medications, as Lucky said. The medications, even I have to say hydroxychloroquine, it took me years to say that. Now I can just say, yeah, I take broccoli and cherries. That's my medications. So it's just been amazing of this year journey that my health has just been changed, turned around 360. Even for my son, I'm just so thankful his scaly eczema on his face has cleared, and no more me hearing the doctors trying to tell me to give him laxatives. I don't take laxatives. Why should I give it to my son for his constipation? Now I don't hear anything at all. It's just smooth sailing, and I'm just so excited for more stories to share, so excited for more improvement and more. I just want to come back next time to share with you saying that I said goodbye to my doctor. I'm just amazed at what the product is doing and is going to do for my family. And I just thank you, Lucky, for this opportunity to share. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
That's amazing. Show me those bags again. Yes, that is a lot. Wow. Your story keep blowing my mind every time you share your story, and it's like there's always a change every time. And you've been on the product how long now, Fina?
Going on 14 months.
Fruit and vegetables, eh? Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing, Fina. I would like to introduce the beautiful Danae, who's going to also share with us her story.
Hey everyone, I'm Danae. I've been a type 1 diabetic since the age of 5 years old. Yes, that means insulin shots pretty much 4 times a day since the age of 5. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. I've moved to New Zealand about 6 years ago. Mum's not with me. So everything's been running smoothly until Mum wasn't there anymore. And I had to do everything pretty much myself. So while we've been in New Zealand, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, working a full-time job, having 2 kids. And not having any family or support or anything. As a mum, you pretty much put yourself second. Everybody else comes first. And yes, the sugar levels and, control of the diabetes was just, very, very hard, very, very difficult. My sugar levels were ranging between like 15, 16, 17 most of the evenings, because things were just too busy. Working full time, came home at about 6 o'clock in the evening, still had to cook dinner, ended up eating dinner at about 8 o'clock. And as a diabetic, that is the time I used to give my evening dosage of insulin, and it was just too late. So basic story, the sugar levels were uncontrolled. I was tired because my sugar levels were high. I was moody because as a diabetic, if your sugar levels are uncontrolled or if they're too high, you are just completely moody, always growling at the kids. Everything was just unmanageable. But most of all, my health was deteriorating fast because besides being a type 1 diabetic, I'm also an epileptic, and I'm also on medication for that as well. The seizures have controlled, but the diabetes was still very poorly managed. Ravel, who's a good friend of mine, introduced me to Juice Plus. Being on all these chronic medication and having all these conditions, I was obviously very skeptical about whether this is going to work for me. I had many questions about the different medications I was on, and eventually I gave it a go, and I've been on the products for, I think it's almost 10 weeks now, because I started first or second week. Products were delivered, I think, around about the middle of Feb when I received the products. So it's been March, pretty much almost 2 months. And to be honest, after the first week, I could see my sugar levels already stabilizing to 7. And that's not just basically because of the products, but also because of the Juicy Transformation Program recipes, which I've been following, which has acted as, besides flooding my body with all these fruits, berries, and vegetables, I've been doing all of those recipes, which has been so helpful, because in the evenings I don't have to stress about what I'm going to cook, and it's not going to be an unhealthy meal, it's going to be a healthy meal. So that has definitely benefited me. And in the long run, I've actually been to my GP recently, so I'm scheduled to have some blood tests done, and I'm going to wait to hear back on what my results are, and I'll be filling you guys in on what the outcome there would be, and I'm positive it's going to be a really good outcome. But as you know, for a diabetic, the healing process internally is essentially longer than the average person, because everything takes a little bit longer being a diabetic. So yes, that's my story. That's always been my story, and that will always be my story. And moving forward, what it's going to look like for me is definitely a longer time with my family, because how things were looking before is, everything was basically uncontrolled. My lifetime was minimized because of uncontrolled sugar levels and diabetes, which could mean I could go blind, I could lose a leg. There was these multiple things that could go wrong with me, but it's like I've been given another chance at life, and this one's definitely gonna, do me and my family better than it was doing before. So yeah. That's me.
Thank you so much, Donna, for sharing. And I know you've shared a few times now, and every time you share, everything in me just swells up with tears of just so much gratefulness and gratitude and joy, knowing what your health is now and what your future health, it's just really incredible. And that's why we just absolutely love doing what we're doing, because of stories like yours and Fina as well. So
Thank you, Lati.
saying that, thank you, Donnie. We're going to switch gear and talk about the business side of, so yes, it's good. We're changing and impacting people's health. But the amazing thing with this business as well is that we can also impact and transform people's financial, well-being as well. Because in order for us to be healthy, financial healthy is a key to be healthy too. So take it away, Isa, and walk us through about the business side of our amazing Juice Plus.
Thank you. So to understand the structure of the Juice Plus company and in this team, it's good to point out what this is not. And that's because when people hear about this, they ask that question of, is this that thing? Is this a pyramid scheme? Now I'll show you that in a pyramid scheme, you have one pinnacle position, and that's usually the CEO. Here at the very bottom, you start off as first-time employee, you have your team leaders, then you have your supervisors, you have managers, you have directors, and as you see from this structure, the higher you try and go up, the limited the spaces are. And when we see the position of CEO, there really is only one spot for that. And it's most likely that it's probably a relative or someone he knows in this small circle here of his company whom he can give the business to. We see here that it may take years, depending on what industry you're in, years to reach promotion levels and competition among workers who have been there longer than you when you're starting out, because of how limited it is. Now in the Juice Plus company, the difference is, if we were to open up that triangle, you get the structure of this amazing business. This doesn't change. This is us. This is how important it is in our company that we as individuals, because we come in as a virtual franchisee, and it doesn't matter what background you have or what experience, compared to the traditional models of business. You can even be Oprah, and Oprah would still have to pay her $172.50 here in New Zealand to start this business. So you come in, and what you notice is in the promotional levels with this company, and the pinnacle position being National Marketing Director, you see here that it is unlimited, that anyone and everyone can talk. There is no limitations to that. But the only way to succeed here is if we help each other, be it our loved ones. If you've heard the story, and I've tried to hold back my tears, what a blessing it is that, Ravel was able to share this with Tone, and Lati has been able to share this with Fina and myself, and being able to help each other in the area of health. And in this business, it's the same thing. We help each other with whatever goals we have to start with to reach the top. No matter what position you're in, we are all helping each other. And that's the beauty of this business. If you notice, there's no cap to the structure of this company and team. It is unlimited. You have unlimited earning potentials depending on how fast or slow you move in this business. But that's the beauty, is that the only way to truly succeed in this model of business is that you help someone else. You help those that you inspire around you to also succeed and grow. Thank you.
Awesome, Isa. Thank you so much. I'm just going to quickly, very briefly, talk about the, you might be wondering whether you need to know a lot of people to do this business. A lot of people, there's 3 different types of people that comes into this business. You could be person A who just comes into the business to get your product cheaper, just a couple of $100 a month. Or you could be person B who basically come into the business to help with whether it's the shopping, the grocery, or to help with mortgage payment or saving for a travel fund, a couple of $800 to $1,000 a month. Or you could be person C who wants this to be the income that will retire you from whatever job you're doing or whatever traditional businesses you're owning, and be able to give you a freedom lifestyle to live a life that you want. And the dreams that you have in life to fulfill for you and your families, or whatever that may look like for you. You could be person C. But what we have noticed in this business is that person A, slowly, once she or he sees that, wow, I can get more than 100, 300, 400, they quickly become person B. And when they see that the earning potential, as Isa said, keeps growing, their dreams and vision grow bigger with it as well, and they become person C as well. So definitely, you could be whichever one you want in the business, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme business. This is a 3 to 5 year plan. But like I said, you can come in whether it's a person A, B, or C. For me, this business, I came in from the beginning to be a person C. And I shared this business here with Isa, who shared. And Isa shared with my other sister, Tasha. And then Tasha shared the business with Ravel, who introduced it to Donna, that you heard a beautiful share today. And, the same goes with them as well. They started sharing the business as well with other people. And they also go out and share the business with other people as well. And then you can see there's all this popping effect happening. Your organization is already growing. And at the beginning here, I only knew my sisters, and the rest that Ravel or Donna introduced into the business, I didn't know. So definitely in this business, you do not need to know a lot of people, which is amazing. I'll just find Tasha, who's going to talk to us about the money, and then we'll hear from 2 people who are launching their businesses tonight. Take it away, Tasha. Tell us how we get paid.
Awesome. Hi, thanks everyone. I'm excited to share about how we get paid in this business, because it is the fun part. We do get paid in this business. We get paid monthly in this business, but it's deposited directly into our bank account, not any foreign check or anything like that, directly into our bank account. And most of us are generally aware that we get paid in one way. I know in my old job, I was only paid one way. But the amazing thing about this business is that we get paid in 3 ways. We get paid 3 ways. So the first way we get paid is retail sales profit. So this is when we connect the customer to the product, to Juice Plus. Head office then ships the product out to them and puts the money into our bank account. We don't need to buy lots of product and store it and stock it. It's all done for us, and all we have to do is to connect the customer to the product. And we get taught in this business to use social media as one of the ways to do that. And if you've got Wi-Fi connection, you can have global customers, because Juice Plus is in over 20 plus countries all around the world. And we're a sharing and recommending business, as you've heard the amazing shares tonight. That is what we do. We share and recommend good health and the amazing products that we have, just like we would share anything good that we like. So that's the retail sales profit. The second way we get paid is commissions money. This is residual income, known as passive income. It's also coined as the beach money, where ideally you could be on the beach relaxing and you've still got this residual money, this money coming in all the time. Now, how this comes about is you earning a percentage on your team's performance. As Lati shared, that kind of popcorn effect, as your team grows, that's when the residual income comes in. And as Issa shared, there's no way you can unlock that residual income without helping people, without having people come and see this opportunity and grow your team in that way. And it's the stable income in this business, and I'm definitely in this business for that residual income. The third way we get paid is a bonuses. And I don't know about you, but I have never ever got paid bonuses in my work, whereas in this business we get rewarded for the work that we're doing now while we are building up that residual income. So we got bonuses every month there on the table. It's a nice challenge. It's nice to challenge yourself in those bonuses, and it is a bonus. It's a bonus on top of what we are doing, which is our pay truly is a reflection of the amount of people that we help with their health and their wealth, and the bonus is just a bonus. But yeah, so those are the three. We get paid three ways, and I'm always excited to share about that. Thank you.
Thank you, Tasha. Yep, three-way is amazing. And as you grow in the business as well, those three ways just grow even bigger and bigger by the time. It's pretty amazing. I'm going to find Vua. I can't spotlight you, Vua, for some reason. Hold on. Is your set? Oh, there you go. I can spotlight you now. There you go.
Here I am.
Oh, hey there, love. Congratulations on saying yes to changing
Thank you.
lives and inspiring healthy livings around the world. Tell me, what attracted you to Juice Plus at the beginning, and what are you most excited for in the future with your business?
Hi everyone. Like Lati said, my name is Vua. Sorry if you can't really see me that well. I'm in my car. I have to. It's a Friday night and I need to run away from my kids. So that's why I'm in my car. So just bear with me. I joined Juice Plus because I saw an ad. I was looking for anything, anything to replace my night shift job that I hated so much. It was killing me, and I didn't want to go back to work. But we needed the money. So I was just looking through Facebook just for anything. I had done so many, I had joined so many online businesses. You name it, I've done it just because I wanted to, I don't know, for some reason I just don't like the 9 to 5 job. I never have. But I do it because obviously we need to survive. So yeah, so if when there was an opportunity for some kind of business, I would join it. But then for some reason it just didn't work out. I saw online the business opportunity. I didn't really think anything of it. I just pressed the button and just registered, put in my email address and everything, and I just thought, just give it a go, just check it out and see what it's all about. And then Lati called me. So when Lati was talking to me and when she was explaining about Juice Plus, I honestly, it didn't take me, she had me at hello. It didn't take me long to realize, that this was it. This is what I've been praying for. This is what I've been, waiting for. I've been like, I don't know, I've been, this is like the needle in the haystack that I've been looking for. Because not only was I hit the jackpot because of, income wise, obviously, but I have also been searching for something health wise. My family, I think it's just having the Tongan background. We just, there's so much high blood pressure in my family. There's heart disease, there's diabetes, there's obesity, there's everything you can name, and there's arthritis and gout. And my husband's family, they suffer from gout. Every day I wait. It's like I'm waiting to see, okay, when is my husband going to just cry in agony from gout? I'm waiting for that day. It's like I'm just sitting there waiting for that day. But my husband, he's our main source of income. You know, he's the money maker. And if one day that comes, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know how we're going to survive. So that's why I just, you know, when Lati was telling me everything, I was just like, you know, I didn't have to second guess. I didn't have to sit and think about it. I was like, yes, I want it. You know, I just want to jump on. So that's why I chose Juice Plus. First, you know, money. Second, because it was a no-brainer. Come on, I mean, fruits and veggies. You know, how can you say no? Um, I'm I'm like I'm a true believer of, you know, natural products. I'm a true believer of natural products. I don't agree with like with all these different drugs and, you know, Lord knows what they're putting in all these pills and all of that. I'm so against that. Um, right now, my husband we've only been taking the products for a little over 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks and 3 days, I think, kind of. Um, he's he's like, he's the first one that noticed it. I didn't really notice it, but he's the one that noticed it. He's been telling me that, oh my goodness, what I'm going to work. I don't really feel tired like I was before. You know, I would come home and I'm still able to play with the kids, you know, after taking the shower, I'm still able to play with the kids. I'm not like aching and tossing and turning at night. And then he has like a better appetite, like he's able to eat, like, because usually when he's so tired, he just doesn't want to eat. And not only that, the funny thing he told me is, I don't know if it's just him or it's in his head, but he's bald. Um, so he has like hair growing in some places and no hair in some places, and they say it's genetic because we've gone and had his scanned and tested or whatever for because he wants to grow his hair back. And he's like, well, look, can you see? Can you see? My hair's starting to grow back. And I said, okay, hon, okay. If you say so. And I'm so skeptic, but he's like, no, seriously, I look at my hair every single day and I know it's working. So I'm like, okay, you know. But he's so excited and he loves the products, and I can see it. And today I was just talking to my mom, and my mom says my mom's been on the products the same time as I have, and she said, what? It's been 2 weeks and I haven't been back to the doctors to get a refill for my meds. And I said, Mom, are you out? And she says, yes, I'm out of she has high blood pressure, sorry. She says, I'm out of I'm out of my blood pressure meds. And I said, Mom, you need to go back to the docs. You know, you can't play doctor on yourself. And she said, what? I don't feel my headaches. I don't see, you know, my skin going all dark, because when that happens, that means that my blood pressure is high. I don't feel it anymore, and I feel so energized. And so I'm like, and I said to my younger sister, I said to her, I don't think I need my meds anymore. I said, Mom, you need to go back to the doctors, even though you feel good, but you just need to be reassured. And she said, oh, you know, the ladies, they were asking me at work, oh, what am I taking? Because you look so good. Your skin is so, you know, vibrant and all of that. And I'm telling them all about Juice Plus. I said, Mom, what are you telling them? But she's like, no, everyone needs to hear this. They all need to hear this. Everyone wants to live. Everyone wants to look vibrant. Everyone wants to get off the meds, you know, all the drugs and all of that. And that's my story. For the future, I just want more, you know. I want more. I want to see more transformation. I want to see what else, you know, and I'm looking forward to it because I know there is more. You know, I just can't wait to get there already. I can't wait. You know, the like Isa and Tasha shared, the money potential is there, and I know it. I've only been doing it for the same amount of time I've taken the products, and I already know that I'm getting paid next week. And I had to work, and I didn't even do that much to earn that money. So I'm so excited. Every day I'm excited. I'm excited to share, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for the products. I'm just grateful that it's there. So that's me. That's my story. Thank you for listening, guys.
Congratulations, Vua. That is what, only 14 days, and you've already have an encyclopedias of good reports. That is amazing. Congratulations, and really, we're so blessed to have you in this journey with us, and the many more lives and health that you're impacting for more vibrancy, vitality, and health. And we see it. You're glowing as well, girl. Congratulations. Well done. We're going to wrap it up now with the amazing Josiah, Saia, who is looking vibrant as ever right here with us. So congratulations, Saia. Same question I asked Vu as well. You know, what attracted you into the Juice Plus business, and what are you most excited for in the future for your business?
Oh yeah, hi everyone. Like you said, my name is Saia. Before Juice Plus, I came into I think I was person A. I got a background. I am a registered nurse here in New Zealand, but I wasn't acting like one. As the years gone past, I just let my health go, and just when I went and saw the doctor, I was pre-diabetic. I had my uric acid levels, which is for gout, slowly creeping through the roof. And if I was to have a gout episode, the doctor said it's most likely to be the gout. And also my cholesterol levels were high, and having a family history of both my mum and my dad's family, both their dads, my mum's dad and my dad's dad, both died of stroke. And which, it was, and then the new year happened, and I was like, I am not dying like that. I'm not going out of this life like that. So I wanted to make a change, and this year was about health and wealth. But most likely, I was attracted to the product. Speaking with through Vika and Tash, and seeing other people's experiences, and that's what drew me to it. Is I wanted to be part of that journey, and part of making changes that, investing in your life, investing in time, and also showing the patients that I work with that I am actually serious about my own health. Because here I am preaching, you need to eat healthy, veggies, blah, 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 blah. And then I go out for lunch and have McDonald's or KFC or something that totally opposite from what I'm preaching. And when I shared with Vika, I told Vika that I was telling one of my diabetic patients, increase your food intake and eating healthier, going for walks every day. And then the patient turned around and goes to me, it looks like every time you come for a visit, you're getting bigger and bigger. And that was a big eye-opener for me, that I needed to be a model of what I preach and what I practice at the same time. So I came into this wanting better health and feeling better. I was always tired. My weight was getting bigger and bigger. I was having signs of sleep apnea, and it was just going downhill from there. So ever since I took the product, I've been on the product for like 2 months now. The first couple of weeks, oh my gosh, I've woken up. I had forgotten that I'm on the Juice Plus, and I just felt you feel more energetic, you feel more healthy, you even look healthy. My skin's hasn't been as good in ages, and I can never video call with anyone because I have that, low self-esteem of what my parents look like. So I went back to the doctors a couple of weeks ago, and I'm not pre-diabetic anymore, hallelujah. My uric acid levels have gone down, pre-TL, and and my cholesterol levels have gone down too. And being supported by this GPT shred recipes have been a big help as well. All those, and also, what was I going to share? Yes, and also my skin in general is just gone. I'm glowing like pregnant or something, but it's evident, and that's and that's what drew a lot of people for me to talk with. And then heading into the business side, I've been sharing because everyone's like curious, and I'm a very social person. And after 2 weeks on the product, I started meeting up with friends and having dinners here and there. And then it was the conversation started once I walked through the door. I felt like the grand entrance, the guest of honor, because everyone just dropped their jaws and they were just like, oh my gosh, what are you doing to yourself that you look so good? And that's always the conversation starter. And then sharing with a lot of friends, I've had a few and they were wanting the product. And that's what drew me to jump onto the business side is why keep something good to yourself when you can share it with the world? And that was one of the reasons why I went into the nursing business, is to care for other people. And if there's a product like this that's all natural, organic, that can help people instead of me serving people chemicals, in a capsule as our traditional medications, then why not serve someone just a capsule of veggies and fruits and berries that that will help them get the same result, even better. Because when you're taking medications, you're just basically damaging yourself in another way. But with this product, yes, the money comes as a bonus. The money is a bonus. But when you hear the good stories like we had with Fina and who's the lovely new lady, Devon, I think? Danae, and that's the rewards that has no price at all. And that was always the drive behind my nursing, is when you feel when you know for a fact that you have made a difference in someone else's life, and that feeling that you have just you can never put a money value on it. And that's what my mission is to share this product with the world and our loved ones. Investing in your health is investing in time, more time here on earth, spending with your loved ones. So why not get everyone on the wagon as much as you can and just be positive. And I'm so excited and looking forward to working with you. And thank you guys for guiding me into this. And I feel very supported by other team members and everyone else's testimonies. And I'm so thankful to God for bringing me to Juice Plus. So I've been trying with other online businesses, as Vua said, but honestly, nothing sounds like this. So I encourage you, if you're listening tonight or listening to the recording, jump on board. You won't regret it. You have people working around the clock like Lati and Tasha. They don't sleep till the morning. So they're always there to answer your questions. And I'm so thankful for everyone. And God bless. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Well done. Congratulations, Saia. That is amazing. And really excited for the lives and the health that you're going to impact and inspired and help transform for the better. So congratulations and all the very best.
Congrats, Saia. Oh, and Saia lost 11.5 kgs.
Oh, wow. Well done on the shred. That
Yes.
is amazing.
Look forward to the next one.
Wow, congratulations. You have to share your story and inspire
Yeah.
others on social media as well. But, that's a wrap of what we do regularly on a Friday night. It's basically we share stories, inspire each other, because as you have heard, no one here, the stories are not fabricated. And this skin that you're seeing glowing, there's no makeup behind it, okay? And it's so true. The impact of fruit, vegetables, and berries, you can only, reap health and vitality from it when you flood your body on a daily basis. It's not a quick fix, it's not a miracle pill. It's food that we eat daily, and really prioritizing your health has really become for us. It's like until we knew how to feel good on the inside, they were like, whoa, we want everybody to be on Juice Plus, because when you feel good on the inside, everything else is just like, wow, this is my priority to make sure I flood this into my families, and whoever is willing and are open-minded to give it a go and see what it would do for them in their health. So if you have been watching this tonight or watching the recording and anything you resonated with, please do get your questions answered. It's really important to get them answered. Everybody here tonight got theirs answered, because if not this now, then when? And for us, we're really grateful. I'm grateful that I am now in this journey, and I always kicked myself on the foot and said, it's been in New Zealand 20 years. I've almost been here that long as well, and no one had told me about this. And so we have a responsibility to share this gift with everybody we come across. Yes, it may not be for everybody, and that's okay. We're okay with it as well. If you don't like eat fruit and vegetables, that's okay. But again, you have heard the stories tonight, the transformations, the changes. Truly is an amazing micronutrition of a product. So do get your questions answered. And we have our next shred rolling on the 29th of April. So if you would like to lose 11 kilos, I know I lost 6 kilos. A lot of the girls lost about the same, 7, 8 as well, by just eating real food. Do reach out to the person who invited you here tonight or who shared this recording with you. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. Congratulations, Fu and Saia. Have a good night and a great weekend. Until next Friday.